or relationships. So I love to brag on
Hey, why,
just
why,
the
why, why,
relationships that
why
I've
the
built.
leaders in this company so goddamn
I think
fine?
that
These
that was
women
so
right here
amazing,
is
Meek, and
fine as
That
even
was
heck.
your
powerful.
story of being just this
Golly.
close. Like Miss Baker, you want to share with the family because some may not know this story of
Make sure
just
I
how
get folks on
close
this up
Meek
right quick.
was from quitting, you
Damn.
know, and tell that story, Queen. I love how you tell that story. Everybody's like,
Nigga happy
"Wow,
as
no,
hell.
I ain't capping. I ain't capping." Like, listen to me. Meek was on the edge. Meek was like, "Man, I done had enough," you know. And
Oh
then
my
she
god.
wasn't getting all of the right, you could say, encouragement from around her either. But tell that story, Queen.
You talking to
I,
me or
I
Jasmine?
want Jasmine to tell
Oh,
that
okay,
story
okay.
how it felt on this fateful
Oh
day. Like,
god, they
girl,
know what time it is.
I
But
don't
why
know
this girl
about this. How
live
did that
look
feel,
like
Miss
that?
Baker?
Golly.
Honestly, it felt horrible. It felt discouraging. I was like, I finally enrolled what I consider a big dog because for you guys that don't know, me and Meek
Whew.
been friends for over 10 years, and we actually had a
Meek
hair
look kind of
business together
sour about
called
that shit. They
Jasmine
fighting over
Extensions
that, man.
years ago. So I
She got a
always
little
knew her
suit
for
and
being very
blazer on. Oh my
motivated,
gosh, that's
exceptional
crazy.
businesswoman. And I just knew that if I could do this, I know she can do it. But she had people, in her ear, as we all do,
You so do.
telling her, it might not be a good thing because she already had a
No,
very successful business. And,
no.
I had to go back to my mentors. I had to talk to Hazik. I had to talk to other people,
Oh yeah, this
to
coming a
get
free
some
vacation,
advice
y'all.
on
Sign up
how
for the
I should
credit.
handle it because I'm like, I don't want to, force her to be in the business, but I also don't want her to quit. And, I just basically kept it real with her and told her that she needs to get to an event. And I know that it looks like right now because I'm going to tell y'all why she got discouraged. So, her not really knowing how to properly plant seeds, she came in the company and was like, I'm going to post my link and people going to sign up because I'm Big Meat.
Not the little one.
Yeah.
and and that's not what happened, y'all, because what you got to understand, even people who are up there have to build rapport. We're not an exception to that. So you thinking that you just gonna send somebody a link and they gonna sign up, good luck, because my girl sent out 100 links and nobody signed up, and she came back and she was like, this don't work. I sent my link out to 100 people. I had 100 people on that post, and none of them signed up.
God damn, these
And I had to go
motherfuckers is
back and I had to
fine.
talk to Hazik and tell him,
Look at that
everything she told
smile
me. And,
with them big ass,
he
glossy
gave
ass
me
lips.
something
Whew.
great to give back to me. And
Whew.
it was a learning
I
moment for me
remember
as
this.
well,
I remember this.
because he explained to me
Look at her
that
fine
the
ass.
reason
She
why
a
she
hater.
isn't closing
Why
is
Mika
because
in the
she
corner
don't
looking like that?
understand
She a hater though,
how
low
building
key.
rapport works, and that you just can't hop in somebody's DM and send them a link. So once I explained it to me and I broke it down to her how she needs to build rapport with these people, she went back, y'all, probably like 2 months, maybe a month later, and picked
Right
all them
here.
leads up off the table. So I know what
Coachability.
we have works, but it's how we execute it, y'all. You gotta, I know we be in a rush to make that deal to close that sale, but y'all gotta understand that people sign up because of they they know, like, and trust you as a person. They
Going
don't
to
give a
live in Atlanta. Oh hell yeah.
damn about a Nove. They don't know what Nove is. They're choosing to say yes
They
because
love the
of the
marketing
person
for it.
that's
Oh
presenting the
god.
opportunity. So that's why it's important. I think that all of us read books. One book that I recommend that everybody read is number one, Developing a Leader with from Within by John C. Maxwell. I think everybody on this call should read that.
Mhm.
And another book that I think
Yes,
you guys
man.
should
We gonna
read
read.
is How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Okay.
How to
Yeah, we
Win
gonna read
Friends and
those.
Influence People. That is a great book
Hmm.
to get you to understand
I can't
how
wait
to
to
get
read it.
people to do things to support you. And it's just like a mutual thing. Like they're doing it
Yeah.
because
I
they
mean,
like
okay.
you as a person, how you approach them, how you're gentle with them, how you ask them questions.
Hmm.
Hey, how your
Yes.
day going? How your kids
Yes.
doing?
Okay.
Things like
Hmm.
that builds rapport.
Yeah,
So I'm
it
actually gonna
yep.
let Meek
Sure
tell
does.
y'all why she was ready to quit
What?
and what
Oh
made
my
her
gosh.
say, you know what, I'm gonna keep going.
Yes.
Listen, the way
Mm-hmm.
she told that story, I just really recalled back then. And it's really amazing. And it does honestly give me chills to see that I'm here
Mm-hmm.
today, y'all. For those
So
of y'all
do
who
me.
don't know, and you probably heard it a million times and you're going to hear it a million more, I used to be in the salon until midnight.
No,
Nove allowed me to
baby, you don't
only now
deserve
work at the
that.
salon one
You do
day a
not
week,
deserve that.
guys.
Oh my
It has
God.
literally changed my life. When I talk to them and they
Yes.
share with me, I believe we were in the car. I came to, not only did Jasmine, for one, let's go back. She didn't just tell me to come to the event. She
Okay.
gave me a place to stay. I didn't have the
She
money.
gave you a place.
Yes,
Can
Big
I
Meek.
stay?
No, Big Meek was in debt. I
Oh
did
my
not have the
God.
money at all. The girl said, "Come and stay with me, please. I need you here." I had to pay $349 for that. I get on the phone with them and I feel what they need. And I, like Jasmine said, I build rapport. I ask questions about them, and it changed my life. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad and thankful that I didn't quit, and I'm so
Me
glad
too.
that I remain coachable.
Yes.
Like, you guys have to understand, Jasmine is younger than me. Like, for me to remain coachable from
She
a
younger
friend
than
that's
you?
younger
Oh
than me,
man.
that lets you know that if you continue to be a student in life, you will grow.
Yes.
If as long as you continue to learn, I look at Jasmine like, oh yeah, she's making six figures. I wouldn't care if she was 19. I'm gonna listen. So I
Mm-hmm.
remain coachable, and thank you guys again for that. And now I'm here. So
Listen, now you here, and it's still
Girl.
just a short pit stop because those that don't know, Miss Meek Mill, you know, we say Big Meek. I'm gonna tell you something. She's one of the most coachable people that I've ever ran into. I'm talking about she wants constructive criticism. You know how certain people feel a little defensive and you scared, you walking on eggshells. Like, can you really tell them the real? She's like, nah, give it to me raw than that. Like, what do you think about this? And like, hey, I need, and you give it to her, she's gonna execute. You know, I can't say enough about that queen. And you're going to continue to
Mm-hmm.
watch it in her results.
Yes,
Okay, so
right.
mindset number two, everybody. Mindset number two. Everybody write this down in your notes. All your money comes from your follow-up list. All your money comes from your follow-up list. Listen, y'all, to me, that's quite a mindset shift. We hear
You
things
fell out
like
here.
fortune is
Y'all
in a
getting some of a good
follow-up,
game.
and we heard all